Good evening and welcome back to Prime of Midlife. It is Wednesday evening. I went back to work this morning and stayed the whole day because there was so much to do. And then came home. Kathleen, bless her little cotton socks, had sorted out the kitchen and made mac and cheese for dinner, which I had as soon as I came in. So kudos to Kathleen for that. That was very nice to walk into. I then went and had a nap. And here I am. And this evening I am talking about keeping your home cool in the summer. There's already a report today, I think it was the Express, that said British Gas or Scottish Gas, whoever it is, the gas people, had suggested hanging wet sheets at your window if there was a breeze, so that it would cool the air coming into your home. There's also the suggestion to keep one room as your cool room, because it's easier to keep one room cool than it is to keep the whole house cool. Also things like, if you've got a fan, put some ice in front of it, a big deep bowl of ice with water so that it blows cooling stuff, and all sorts of things like that. Personally, as you may hear from sound effects, because the dog's out the back crunching on something, our door is open just now to cool the house down, because obviously we have a big fluffy dog. But normally, once it gets to this time of year when you start getting warmer weather, I live like a hobbit. My front window faces, it's only about maybe 6 to 10 feet away from the pavement, which is the main street. So I normally have the curtains closed there. I have a side window in the sitting room as well. It's got the curtain closed. Well, it's got a curtain over it. The blinds in the kitchen and both windows in the kitchen, they are kept closed. And that just keeps the heat out. Once it gets to a certain time, well, not so much a certain time, once it gets to a certain temperature, like just now, it has just started to cool down, so that is perfect for the door to be left open, the house to get cooled down, the dog to be able to wander in and out because it's not too hot for the dog. So we normally keep basically all the windows on the ground floor are closed until evening. They've got covers over them, as in curtains or blinds, and we just basically try and keep the sun out as much as possible. I am thinking about getting the reflective film for the windows, but none of my windows are large panes, so it would involve a lot of cutting and stuff, so that I'm in no fit state to be doing that just now. We'll think about that later. So that is basically our sort of plan for keeping the house cool. We are, as I say, very conscious of the dog because we've only just had her over a year. And last year in the summer, she was lying out in the back garden waiting on Kathleen going to work, and she ended up with heat stroke. Now, because my vet is about a half-hour drive away, unless you end up going on rush hour, which I did, thankfully, according to the vet, because I had her in the front seat with me, with the cold air blasting on her, we got her temperature down. So we know how easy it is for that dog to get heat stroke. So she's banned from going outside in certain temperatures. So what we do, as I say, when the temperature starts cooling down, we just open the door, let her out so that she can potter about in the back garden and do what she wants. But seemingly the warnings are about already, because they're expecting temperatures over 20 degrees very soon. So we are looking to keep the house cool. And I know that there's quite a few of you who live in places where it gets a whole lot hotter than that. So please, if you have any suggestions, as to how to keep the house cool, then do let me know, because I cannot cope with the heat. I am not good in the heat at all. So yeah, but that's it starting to come out in the media. As I say, the forecast is for temperatures over 20 now. Callie, what's wrong? Come and tell me. Come and tell me. You coming up? No? You're not coming up to see everybody? I don't know what the noise is for. She can possibly smell the cat, because the cat was in just recently. But I'm not hearing any noises, so I think it's possibly she wants to play in the garden. That is not happening. I am not running about in the garden. So yeah, she was already out. Kathleen took her out this morning before it got warm, and she had a very nice time lying down in the river. Didn't you, Bubber? You had a nice time lying down in the river. Yes, you did. Are you coming to tell me? Nope. Nope, we're definitely not jumping up so you can see her. I know. But as you know, we normally put photos or videos of the dog up anyway. So yeah, that is the thing. So if you're in the UK, get ready for the hotter weather. If you're somewhere else in the UK that's used to hotter weather, please let me know. And now I'm going to go and drink more tea. Catch you later.